Tēnā koutou katoa, Anton Matthews here from Fush. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, in this series of videos, we're going to be focusing on 10 kupu or words or phrases in te reo Māori that parents can learn and teach their children just to sort of normalise te reo Māori around the home, out in the playground, out at the supermarket, wherever. So if that's the sort of thing that you're interested in learning, then hang around and we'll catch up soon. Kia ora. Tēnā koutou katoa, welcome back to Everyday Te Reo Māori by Fush, and just sort of finishing up our series of toilet humour kupu words that parents can learn and teach their tamariki to use around the home, just to encourage them to speak a little bit more te reo Māori and normalise it and make it fun and interactive. Really, that's the goal, that's the name of the game. If you can make something fun and interactive, then your kids will buy in to the game and they'll start playing the game, and really that's what this series of kupu is about. So on that note, we've learnt the Māori word for fart, we've learnt the Māori word for going number 1. Today we're going to learn the Māori word for going number 2. Okay, to go for a poo, to go for a poop, whatever word you use around the home. The word that we use around our whare, around our home, is Tiko. Okay, if you say that back to me, Tiko. And again, T-I-K-O, they've got that I sound in there, so don't get lazy, don't just say tickle. It's not like you're tickling someone's belly, it's not a tickle, it's a Tiko, Tiko. Okay, so Tiko, really put the emphasis on that I sound. Okay, it's pronounced as an E, Tiko. So, for example, you might say to everyone before you leave the whare, before you leave the home, does anyone need to go for a tiko before we leave? Because I've been to where we're going, and the public whare paku are not nice ones. You don't want to be going for a tiko over there. So best to do your business now before we leave to save that situation later on. So tiko is the Māori word for poos or to go number 2. It's perfectly natural, so don't be afraid to use these kupu. You might say to someone might say, oh, you know, your son or your daughter might say, I got a sore puku, I got a sore tummy, and you might say to them, do you need to go for a tiko, perhaps? So once again, teach these kupu to your children. They'll find them funny, you know, especially when you explain what they mean, and they will actually find opportunities to use these kupu on their own. You don't even have to encourage them to use the word tiko. Okay, so that's the Māori word that I'm teaching you today. It means to go number 2. It means to go for a poo, go for a tiko, clean out your tummy, you'll feel better. Yeah, teach your children, teach your tamariki this kupu, and let's normalise te reo Māori, one word at a time. Ka pai. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here next time. Ka pai. Kia ora koutou, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see heaps more just like this one, then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Everyday Te Reo Māori by Fush, to see heaps more videos just like today's one. And don't forget that, you know, normalising Te Reo Māori is about everyone just giving it a go, practicing, having a crack at speaking Te Reo Māori. So don't be afraid to use what you've learned here today, and, you know, probably the best thing you can do is find someone and teach them what you've learned today. So you sort of pass it on and normalise it that way. So look forward to having you back here next time. Have a wonderful day. Ka kite anō. Ciao.